What's up guys, it's your boy Mike Diamonds and welcome to a full day of eating, the diet that got me shredded. I've undergone transformations 2 years in a row using this particular diet. What you're seeing right now is my transformation in the year 2016, where I went from extremely high body fat. You guys can see that I had a lot of problem sections like most people, on my midsection, on my back. I held a lot of fat on my legs and on my chest. But this diet worked for me and is foolproof, and you guys can see over the months consistently following this particular diet, which is student friendly and budget friendly, I was able to shred down. This year in 2017 I did it again, but I did it in 90 days, and following this particular diet was cost effective and at the same time it was enjoyable. It wasn't difficult, I was able to do it with ease. 90-day transformation is what I did, and this is the diet I used. I face the same problem as a lot of people. It's hard for me to lose weight, but this diet works. So welcome to the full day of eating. If you're excited for the video, drop it a huge thumbs up, but let's do it. Yeah. Many of the foods that I've been using over the past years to be able to get in the best shape of my life. I used it in 2016 to go from a high body fat to a low body fat, and I used it in 2017 to do my 90-day transformation. There's a good reason why I eat all these foods. Number one, they're economic. I'm a medical student and the budget can be tough and the diet is difficult to maintain, so all these foods here are very cost effective. Number two, they're enjoyable. There's no point in getting to a diet if the food isn't enjoyable, and it's very easy, and the biggest reason why people can't stick to their diet. I love eating these foods and it makes it so much easier for me. And number three, I can sustain my diet. But before we jump into the foods that are behind me, let me tell you guys about my macros. A lot of you guys ask me what app I use to be able to track all my macros. I use MyFitnessPal, and on here I track all my foods and it makes it extremely easy for me. So let me run you through my macros, and this is designed for my body. Number one, I eat exactly 2,500 calories at 9 weeks out until my competition. So I'm having exactly 219 grams of carbs, 281 grams of protein, and 55 grams of fat. So those are my particular macros. Now, if you guys want me to do this full day of eating like I did last competition and update every time my macros change, leave the video a huge thumbs up. And if you want to see that, I'll do that for you guys like I did the last time. I know you guys loved it. But now, let's dive into the foods that we're gonna eat for my diet. Two things before I bounce into the diet that I'm about to have here. Number one, if you guys want any of my training and diet plans, the link is in the description to find all the foods I've eaten for the transformations I've done over the years, and it's every single detail in terms of food I've eaten. Number two, all the supplements you're seeing here, because I'm sponsored by My Protein, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, are the supplements that I use and that I believe are cost effective. And that being said, they've given me a 15% discount because you guys have been showing me so much love, and the discount code is, this is the cool part, Team Diamonds. So using Team Diamonds, anything on the My Protein website, link in the description, that gives you 15% off your entire cart. So let's dive in. So all the foods are divided in terms of my protein sources and my carb sources. A lot of the foods also contain fat, so that's why I've only divided into the two topics, but let's dive into the proteins. First of all, the main important protein sources that you do need, guys, and something I do recommend, is lean chicken breast and also lean beef. These are my two main protein sources and ones that I absolutely love. Moving on, my other protein sources which are cheaper, cost effective, and easy to have is by My Protein Impact Whey Protein or The Whey. Both of the products are extremely good. I think this one is slightly cheaper compared to The Whey, but they both get the job done. Because you guys know I have a sweet tooth, I have gotten protein cookies from My Protein and also protein brownies. And since we're on the topic of supplements, guys, the ones I do truly believe that you must have is the super omega-3s, because you are losing weight and you need to keep your joints lubricated, and daily vitamins. And now into my carb sources. My main carb source comes from rice, sweet potatoes, and I also have that are very low calorie, and this helps you maintain your diet, guys. It gets you full, is your mixed veggies And I also love the asparagus because it's also a great anti-diuretic, and this will help you maintain your water weight. In terms of water, I'm having at least 3 liters of water a day, guys, and I highly recommend having water. It will help get the nutrients distributed around your body, and it will help you maintain your water weight. I also have Oreos, and you guys know I love Oreos, and this helps me sustain my diet. I have exactly 4 Oreos in these little packets a day, and this makes my diet enjoyable. And you also need a serving of fruit, so I have a banana a day. And in terms of my fat sources, I get that from the low-fat plain Greek yogurt, the spray obviously, and then the yolk from the eggs. But this in general is my entire diet. I do believe they're cost effective. Guys, before I forget, there is a diet protocol that I do use on my diet, and that is intermittent fasting. And in a nutshell, what it means is that I eat within a particular window period. So in my day, I don't eat for 16 hours, and I only drink stuff like coffee, or only eat vegetables and drink the water, which is the 3 liters. And then I eat within an 8-hour window period. I'll put an example right here for you guys, but let's kick into the diet.
When I can't find home, 'cause the stars won't glow, you're the light that guides my way on empty roads. When my burdens show, 'cause I walk alone, you're the brightness in the dark inside my soul. 'Cause I know that I'm the name on your lips, boy. Take my pain with your kiss, boy. Here I'll stay, I'll stay. Oh, I love you.
Good morning, guys. So yesterday I slept at exactly 12 a.m. and the current time right now is 8 a.m. and the first thing I have in the morning was 1 daily vitamin, and the second thing was an omega-3. Those are essential supplements that you should have every day because you're in a caloric deficit and it's difficult to get those in your foods. The second thing you guys saw me do was prepare an iced coffee. Now, in this is exactly 25 ounces of iced coffee. So I make coffee normally, I fill my shaker cup up with ice, and then I fill it up completely and I put 100 milliliters of low-fat milk, which has this entire cup at 56 calories. This is absolutely great. Why? Because it's an appetite suppressant, and this is what a lot of people actually put in fat burners, so I'd rather have coffee than a fat burner. So I'm gonna chug this throughout my day, as well as my 3 liters of water, and I'm not even feeling hungry right now, so that is how I tackle intermittent fasting. I wanted to show you something that is cool as well. This is a shaker cup, but this is a metallic one designed by My Protein. You know how shaker cups get rotten after you leave it for a few days? These shaker cups, you can leave your shake in there for weeks and it doesn't smell. So that is a cool innovation by My Protein.
Take my pain with your kiss, boy. Here I'll stay.
Every gain counts. And this is meal number 1. The current time is 4 p.m. So my 16 hours of fast is done, and I'm gonna break it with my all-time favorite and one of my biggest secrets. It is a protein sludge. So what I do, I take 2 scoops of the Whey My Protein and I put it in there, and then I put about 100 grams of low-fat milk, and I keep on mixing it up until it makes this perfect sludge. And you want a good consistency, guys. And then what I add is 2 rice cakes, which gives you 20 carbs, and the carbs in this meal only comes from the rice cakes. This is why this meal is a perfect pre-workout meal. So I'm gonna have this, about to eat this. See you guys for meal 2.
I'll follow you. I'll follow you. my faith, let's go. You're the only touch I need to make me whole. 'Cause I know that I'm the name on your lips, boy, take a pic.
And here we have meal 2. This is post-workout is what I advise, and the current time is about 6, so that's 2 hours after training. And what you see here is sweet potatoes for the complex carbs, and I like throwing in the chicken breasts, which are 350 grams exactly. So you have complex carbs, you have hit your proteins, and in case you have a big appetite like myself, I like to fill myself up with a chicken salad, and that is meal 2. So I think the calories are at 550 calories, 40 carb, 9 fat, 78 grams of protein. I'll see you guys in meal 3. Jeez, look at that. Yeah. Chef Mike. Huh. And this is the second or third biggest meal out of them all. Here we have beef or lean beef, as I mentioned, and 150 grams of rice. And here I have my shake with my protein, the whey, and I've put in spinach there to get in extra micros. And you actually can't taste the spinach, so I highly advise you do like a shake, or you do a blender with the spinach in there, which you can taste. And I like this as well to hit my proteins. But this is my last big meal, and I'll catch you guys for the last one, the last snack, before we end the full day of eating. Dope. And the last meal, which is a snack, you guys know I have a sweet tooth, and I tend to wake up at night because I have some sort of craving, and I save this last macro. So this is exactly 10 grams of fat, 31 grams of carb, and 20 grams of protein. I love this. I heat it up in the microwave a little bit to make it a bit softer, but a protein bounty from my protein, and this completes my macros, and that's 2,500 calories in a day. Let me give you guys my final thoughts. So that is the end of the full day of eating, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Those are all my macros, guys. Storm says smash the video with a thumbs up if you guys want to see a full day of eating every time I change my macros, and I'll do that for you guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe right here. And if you haven't seen the previous video where I'm surprising my mom, this is the video right here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah.
Say peace, homie. Say peace, homie. Like and subscribe, homie. Storm checking out.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no yo amelera. Hare emasa. Okay, I'm out.